Welcome to another episode of Golden Nuggets, Tea and Tales, Season 2, powered by Husby, served by Rasha Ibrahim. Welcome, Rasha.
Thank you.
This industry, this role is extremely stressful, and I think people underestimate how much stress is involved, and the stuff that you go through, it's like something out of a movie sometimes, and I think anyone that's not in the industry would really struggle to understand how much actually happens to a typical real estate agent going about their daily routine. Yeah. A story that I'd love to hear from you is the most stressful scenario, and I'm sure there have been many nail-biting scenarios, but what was the most stressful scenario you faced as a real estate agent?
I do have one scenario. It was the first ever that I'm being in such situation just to close a deal, and I bet the buyer doesn't know how much I went through to close the deal for them. So it happened actually at the start when a buyer came to me and they were interested in one of my villas to sell. And at that time, these villas were still off plan. So everybody who owned these villas knew very well that it's going to go higher, or it's not the right time to sell. It's still under construction. It will, maybe I should hold of it or something. So I now have a check, and this check is even better than I wouldn't even say market price, so higher than market price. So now, and this is the most difficult or most painful situation any agent can have. I do have a check higher than market price, and I cannot close.
Right.
I cannot find a seller. What do? I go to this seller. He tells me, "No, Rasha, I would wait." No, okay. So I spoke to a few, and then I spoke to one client. He was my best client right now. Like we always work together. And I spoke to his assistant. He told me, okay, just speak to my assistant. We will see. I spoke to him. I told him, listen, I don't call any client unless I have serious buyer. Check in my hand. I don't waste your time. I'm Rasha, ex-Miraz, blah, blah, blah. Like, give me a chance to meet him. He's like, okay, I'll set a meeting with him. You go personally. Don't push him. Don't,
Oh, so he's giving you advice.
Yeah. If you push him, you will not. Just explain to him the deal and go through the terms and see if he approve or not. I'm not sure if he will. He's 50-50. I said, okay, no, leave it to me. Okay, he will meet you at this time in this restaurant. And by coincidence, I always go to this restaurant and I work from there. So all the waiters know me, the manager of the restaurant, they know me. So I said, you know what, let me play cool. I'm going to get my laptop. I'm going to even have lunch, as it's just normal conversation. I'm
in an environment that you're comfortable with.
It's like I'm already having the check and the contract, everything ready to sign in my bag, but I'm not showing it. Yeah. I'm just sitting like that, cool. So I'm waiting. I'm texting him. He's like, I'm a little bit late. I'm coming, but I'm late. Okay, no problem. He arrives. I think he was maybe... it was a weekend, so he was probably in a brunch or on a boat or something. So he came with his nephew. Okay. And I can see he had few drinks as well. So I say, okay, maybe it will be very, very casual conversation. I don't think I will sign
Or
that.
maybe it will work in my favor that he's a bit tipsy.
No, I cannot sign something like that. But anyway, I wanted to discuss the deal. And when I started to talk to him about it, he started to give me a lecture of how nice this development is. No, it's a don't have to sell it to me. Yeah. I'm coming to sell it for you. Yeah. I know very well that it's good. That's why I want to sell it. No, I will not sell it, Rasha. I'll keep it. What do you say? I'm like, this is a very good offer. I have 32 million. Last one was sold for 24. Right. So it's 8 million more. Wow. And don't you think it's almost like 30% premium, it's a very good exit. And that was like a few years back. It's like we didn't know the market will reach to this point. At that time, when you do this, profit is amazing. Yeah. So we are talking and everything. And then out of the sudden, I'm sitting with him, he's here, his nephew, and I see a lady coming fuming at him. And she just, we're sitting on a table, we have like glasses and everything. And she... throw the table at him. I see everything flying, glasses everywhere.
Why? Because he was sitting with you? Because did she think it was a date or something?
No, apparently she's calling him from all day. He's not picking up because he was in this party, and now she saw him, of course, sitting with me. So she gets angry at him, and I don't know what's going on. And they start to fight in their own language, which I don't understand anything. I'm just sitting like that. I'm like, what do I do now? does that mean I should leave? But I'm not leaving. I'm going to sign this contract for sure. And I'm not giving up, And I'm like, okay. So they start to fight and everything. And he says in English, no, she's just the agent or something. So I want to back him up. So I start telling her, yes, I'm here only for to sign the contract and everything. And she looks at me like,
so she did think you were on a date.
You don't even speak. I'm like, oh shit, that's it. Okay, so me and the nephew, we go on this side and he's laughing. And I'm like, what's happening? He's like, oh my God, don't worry. This happens all the time, Rasha. It's not about you. Don't worry. And I'm like, but what do I do now? I want to sign my deal, And he's like, it's fine. Don't worry. This happens a lot. I bet this is the first time you're in this situation. I'm like, honestly, yes. I've never had this in my life. What do I do? And then he comes back. They took like 10 minutes discussing, and then they come back to us. He sits, and she sits down, and she's like, she's an agent. She's working in Metropolitan. And how much you have made the profit for me? I said, 10 million euro, mister. And he's like, see, she's making me money.
Yeah.
Give me this contract, I will sign it. I'm like, okay.
So maybe then, had it not been for her,
that fight
it
didn't
wouldn't
happen, maybe.
Yeah.
And then I take this contract and ran. I'm like, oh my God. And then I call my company. I'm like, well, it's signed. Don't ask me how, but I did it.
Amazing. That is brilliant.
Yeah. Next day, his assistant calls me because he probably told him, listen, I've signed something. He didn't even look at the price or anything. Yes, I heard that he signed and he didn't even look. I need to say, I told him, don't worry. I'm very ethical agent. I wrote all the clauses in the favor of the buyer and the seller. It's very fair. You can have a look at it. I haven't sent it yet to the buyer. So if you want to change anything, if you even want to reverse the deal completely and not sign, it was just a moment of that situation.
Just to prove a point to his girlfriend.
I'm okay with it if you want me to cancel it completely.
Very few people would do that. Rasha.
Yeah, and actually that's why he said, okay, give us a day. And they read it and they're like, no, everything is perfect. We are on the deal. Let's go. Okay. So from that day, he's actually always say, you're my favorite client. He trusts me on everything and stuff. Yeah.
Brilliant. But that took some balls from you to say, I'll give you a day, cooling off.
I'm not leaving without this being signed.
Brilliant. Okay. Yeah. Lovely happy ending, Rasha.
Yeah, and they became even my consistent client, and even his wife was always like, if she wants a property for herself, she's looking with me. When they invite me, let's say for events or something, like we became even like, they invite me to their house and stuff like that, yeah. And he always makes fun of it, like, oh, you remember Rasha? He's like, I was mad at you, not her. She has nothing to do. You made me crazy.
Yeah. And did you find out what the tea was on that argument?
It's just the fact that he went on a brunch or something and he was not picking up her call. That's it.
And then she finds him in the restaurant with a beautiful woman. But the cousin was there, right?
The cousin was there, yeah. The nephew was there, nothing. It was during the day even. Nothing special.
All right. Well, that was indeed very stressful, even stressful for me to listen to. Drop a comment about your most stressful deal. What happened? Spill the tea in the comments.